Is Christmas really the most wonderful time of the year? For some of us, the holiday season brings joy and togetherness. But for many highly sensitive people and empaths, it can feel overwhelming, sometimes even painful. And if you've experienced childhood trauma, like abuse or neglect, those feelings can hit even harder. Hi everybody, welcome back to HSP TV channel. I am your host Barbara, and in today's video we're diving into why Christmas can be so emotionally complex, especially for HSPs and empaths. We'll also explore the links between sensitivity, trauma, and the holiday season, and I'll share some practical tips for navigating this time with more peace and self-compassion. If this resonates with you, stick around. And while you're here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos designed to empower HSPs and empaths just like you. So let's start with this. Christmas is loaded with expectations. It is marketed as a magical time of joy and perfection. But for many highly sensitive people and empaths, the reality is often much more complicated. We're deeply attuned to emotions, not just our own, but also the emotions of other people. So when the holidays bring up family dynamics or unresolved conflicts or societal pressures to feel cheerful, it can leave us feeling drained and overwhelmed. And if you've experienced trauma, particularly in your childhood, then those feelings can become even more intense. Or if you are living in a different country, far away from your family and your friends, then also you might really not enjoy the holiday season. For many, the holidays bring nostalgia. But for those who have experienced neglect or conflict or unmet needs in childhood, this nostalgia can feel a lot more like grief. The sounds, the sights, and the rituals of Christmas often bring us face to face with some really painful memories. And if your family dynamics were complicated when you were growing up, then the idea of togetherness might even trigger anxiety or sadness instead of joy and happiness. And as empaths and HSPs, we tend to replay these dynamics in our mind, questioning what we could have done differently, or maybe looking at how we could fix this situation that is actually beyond our control. And this emotional processing can make the holidays exhausting rather than restorative. Another challenge for HSPs and empaths is the cultural expectation to be happy during the holidays. And let's be honest, it's everywhere, right? It's on TV, it's in stores, it's on the non-stop Christmas songs on the radio, and it's even in the people around us. But that pressure can feel overwhelming when your internal experience doesn't match the external celebration. And let's not forget the sensory overload. And the bright lights, the loud gatherings, the endless to-do lists, people being busy, hurrying, everything's crowded. All of this can leave you feeling completely drained if you don't take steps to protect your energy. So how can you approach this holiday season differently? Let me share 5 of my top strategies with you. The first one is to set compassionate boundaries. That means saying no to others because that means saying yes to yourself. If you are tired and you're just not in the mood or you just want to be left alone, and there's nothing wrong with saying no to an invitation. Protecting your energy is never selfish. It's actually quite necessary, not just in the holiday season, but in everyday life. So politely decline what doesn't serve you and make space for the things that do. So if you like to spend time by yourself or maybe with your pets, surround yourself with your favorite foods, choose your own movies on TV, and just have a pajama party or something with yourself, if that's the thing that makes you really happy. Go for long walks in nature. Do the things that light you up. The second is to release the need for perfection. Because the perfect Christmas, doesn't exist. It's really a myth. Focus on the things that are meaningful to you, things that you value, things that bring you joy, things that you enjoy, not what society or even your family expects from you. The third is to honor your emotions. If you feel sadness or grief or overwhelm, then allow those feelings to exist without judgment. Don't push them away, don't ignore them, don't deny them. Let them in because emotions is energy in motion. They are meant to be felt. Also, don't stay stuck in them, don't wallow in them, but maybe journal about them or share them with someone that you can trust that can help you. The fourth is to create new traditions. Who says you need to do what you've always done or what your family has always done? Hey, if the old traditions are just too painful for you, then make new ones. Celebrate in ways that align with your values and your needs. Create your own great Christmas traditions. And lastly, find supportive communities. Because connecting with like minded people who understand your journey, who understand why this season is painful for you, can be incredibly healing. And it doesn't matter if it's online, like in my solutions community, or in person, you need to find your tribe. And if something with working with people for the last 13 years, if I learned something, it is that we often do not find unconditional love and support with our family or with our friends. There are often nobody there that really understands you, nobody there that you can talk to. And there are also lots of empaths and HSPs who do not like leaving their home. So then an online version could be perfect. Christmas doesn't have to be the happiest time of the year for it to be meaningful. As an HSP or an empath, it can be a time for reflection. And you can look back over your year and think, or look at how much you've grown, look at how much you've changed, look at how much you've healed, look at how much you've already accomplished. Appreciate all of this. Honor your feelings and choose what truly aligns with you. So, tell me in the comments, what does Christmas mean to you as an HSP or an empath? And how do you navigate the holidays? What are your best strategies? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so if you could leave me a comment below this video, that would be amazing. And if you'd like more support, then you can book a free clarity call with me to explore how we can work together. The link to do so will be below this video. Or, like I mentioned before, you can join the solution community. You can join that in two different ways. We have the HSP Cafe. We have a Dutch version and an international version of the HSP Cafe. And here we meet once a month and we just support each other. We share our stories. You can ask questions. You can receive a bit of coaching if you need it. Here you can connect with people who just don't need a lot of words to understand exactly what you're sharing and who might have similar situations. It's also really great to reflect on what happened or to get insights and realize, oh, I'm not going crazy or I'm not weird. This happens to more people. And so that's the HSP Cafe. And if you want a little bit more than that, if you also want to get to know yourself really well, to get to know your user manual, you get to know your shadow patterning, you get to heal your wounding, but you also get to explore your life's work, your purpose, and what it is that you came here to do. And the best way to do that, then you might want to consider joining on the Solutions for Life and Business level, which has weekly meetups where we do exactly what I just shared with you. If this video resonated with you, then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might needs to hear this today. Together, we can make the holiday season gentler and more aligned with who we truly are. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.